Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back, midweek Wednesday. Little quiet, not corn's up 5. We got beans up a penny and a half, but wheat is the strong market here this morning, up 16. We have the stocks and acreage report coming out here on Friday. We did a video with estimates and our thoughts on that yesterday, so we will have a link up here if you want to go back and check that out. Real quick, we've often heard, do unto others as you would have done unto you. And recently, I've kind of been hearing life is like a boomerang, and that whatever you put out, comes back to you. And I've kind of had to think about this myself. And I really encourage everybody as you go out there today, when you interact with people and the decisions you make and the words you choose, that you think about what you're putting out there if you would want it to come back to you. And inevitably, what's going to happen is some of you are going to try this, and somebody else that you interact with is going to be very rude or say something not very kind to you. And the best thing I can tell you there is we can only control ourselves, and without going too deep into things. We have to remember that it's hard enough to change ourselves before we look at changing other people. So, as you go out there today, I just want to encourage you to, give that some thought. That life is like a boomerang, and what you put out eventually comes back. Moving on a little more into the grains, we always like to give you a global price update in here. You can see U.S. continues to be competitive on corn here for the April and May markets. Ukraine's hanging around. Is a good sign for U.S. corn. We've done 118 million bushels to China over the last 2 weeks. That's offering some support to this market. We have been a little bit more on the bullish side here in the near term. When it comes to beans, no surprise here. Brazil, April and May, just absolutely dominating the export business in here. A huge crop. We like this rally. We think guys need to be ready to make cash sales. We also think that there's an opportunity to do some calls or some re-ownership calls in here too. So, if you're a report subscriber, you'll see that information in our report. If you'd like to get that information, we do have a link to a free trial in the description below. And then, wheat, again, Ukraine, Russia, really the low price leaders in here, not such a surprise. We have liked this rally though on the wheat, and really similar here. We got to be able to reward this rally on wheat because at the end of the day, the U.S. just doesn't set the market for wheat. Speaking of corn, we wanted to show you again here. This is that D's corn chart. We've had a nice move up. Our targets in here, somewhere in that 590 area. We think guys got to be ready to make some sales. Again, we just ahead of planting in here, we've got to take some risk off the table. These are good. These are good prices to reward. We could certainly go higher than that, but at the same time, everybody, we've sat down here at that 550 level for almost 2 weeks, and everybody's sitting here saying if we get back to 590, we got to do something, and we encourage everybody to to stay disciplined in those thoughts. So again, we appreciate you guys tuning in here every week. Leave us a comment if you like our videos. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We really appreciate that. And we'll be back on Friday with numbers for the stocks and acreage report, and we look forward to seeing everybody then. Have a great day.